Today could be a historic day for Leeds United, who meet Stoke City here at Ellen Road on match day 44 in the English Championship in the EFL. Leeds, who are level on points with second place Burnley at the top of the Championship table, 91 points from their 43 matches, and they face a Stoke City side today who are 16th in the Championship. Stoke unbeaten in their last 5, but Leeds know that if they beat Stoke today and Sheffield United do not win at Burnley later today, then Leeds United will be promoted back to the Premier League after 2 seasons in the EFL. It's a murky, rather wet and damp day in Yorkshire, but these Leeds players will get a rousing reception when they walk out onto the Ellen Road pitch in just a few minutes' time. Daniel Farke, who led Leeds to 3rd place last season in the Championship and then lost in the playoff final to Southampton. Could this be the season that they go one better and get automatic promotion? It looks highly likely. It's Leeds United against Stoke City at Ellen Road. Well, the scenario at the top of the table is quite simple. Leeds have 91 points, Burnley have 91 points, Sheffield United have 86 points. So, if Leeds win today against Stoke and Sheffield United do not win at Burnley, then Leeds are promoted, as are Burnley as well. Simply because Leeds and Burnley have a far, far superior goal difference to Sheffield United. So if it's a draw, Burnley would be on 92 points, Sheffield United would be on 87. Goal difference, all important. Leeds will be on 94 points. And those Leeds fans have come here to Ellen Road with hope in their hearts of a day to celebrate. Leeds unbeaten in the last 7 in the Championship. They've won their last 3. And here at home, it really is a fortress. They're unbeaten in their last 18 Championship matches at home. They've only lost once at home all season in the Championship, and that was back in September when Burnley beat them by 1-0. This stadium, always a magnificent place to watch your football. The atmosphere, intense, loud, passionate, everything you want from an EFL game. Leeds still have Bristol City at home and Plymouth Argyle away to play this season. And the whole city will be partying tonight if Leeds can make a return to the Premier League. They were relegated a couple of seasons ago after 3 seasons in the top flight. And just listen to the noise as the teams will come out in just a few moments' time. Stoke City under Mark Robins in their 7th consecutive season in the Championship. Mathematically, they're not safe, but realistically they are. 54 points from their 50 points rather from their 43 games so far. Carl Darlow there, the goalkeeper who's been preferred between the posts for Leeds now for the last few matches, 5 in a row now that he has started. Presumably that is Junior Darlow that he is clutching. Leeds United on the verge of history. A return to the Premier League is theirs for the taking, should they win today and Sheffield United fail to win at Burnley later today. What an atmosphere at Ellen Road this afternoon. Daniel Farke on the brink of taking Leeds back to the Premier League in his second season in charge. He's won the Championship before, twice at Norwich City. Mark Robins there with the warm greeting. Second visit to Ellen Road for Robins this season. He lost 3-0 here with Coventry earlier in the campaign. Well, Farke names the same team that started Friday's 1-0 victory away at Oxford. Manor Solomon scored the only goal to make it 3 successive wins for Leeds. Joel Peru scored both when Leeds won 2-0 at Stoke on Boxing Day, which led to Stoke sacking Narcis Pelak the next day. 2 changes for Stoke from Friday's 2-0 win at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Ali Al-Hamadi replaces Sam Gallagher up front. Josh Wilson-Esbrand starts at the back in place of the injured Eric Bocat. Lewis Baker had a spell on loan at Leeds in the 2018-19 season. Millian Manhoef, 2 goals in his last 5 appearances. Stoke in their change colours then this afternoon, of all black. Mark Robins appointed on New Year's Day after his controversial departure from Coventry City earlier in the season after 7.5 years with the Sky Blues. Sheffield United may have blown their chances of automatic promotion with their 3 defeats in a week earlier this month. But Leeds United, as the song that you've just heard says, are marching on together, and they are marching on back towards the Premier League. Two still to play for Leeds. Bristol City at home a week tonight. Plymouth Argyle away. Leeds perhaps just a few hours away from returning to the Premier League then. A win over Stoke, coupled with Sheffield United failing to win at second place Burnley later today, will see Leeds back in the top flight of English football. Mark Robins, the Stoke manager, says in his pre-match TV interview that these are the sort of occasions that his Stoke players should be relishing, wanting to test themselves against the best team in the division. It's away by Darlow. Leeds unchanged, no place for Dan James on the bench. He has a slight problem, which means there is a very famous name on the substitutes bench for Leeds today. Harry Gray, part of the Gray Leeds footballing dynasty, 16 years of age, is included in the Leeds Matchday squad for the very first time. Grueff. Expect Leeds to have the majority of possession in the opening exchanges. Here's Solomon. The only goal at Oxford on Friday night. Daniel Farke's side, unbeaten in their last 7 in the Championship. They've won their last 3, away at Middlesbrough, home to Preston, and away at Oxford. They really don't want to mess it up at this late stage of the season, because Leeds have never been promoted via the playoffs. And the agony of last season's playoff final defeat to Southampton still present. Solomon. Almost a chance there for Leeds to find a way through, couldn't quite do so. Here's Joe Rodon, who's keeping up his record of having started every single match in the Championship this season for Leeds. Cleared away by Wilmot. Here's Rodon again. Wilmot had to prevent that one from going behind, otherwise it would have been a corner. And that is a foul by Brendan Aronson. Aronson, who's played in every single championship match this season, but unlike Rodon, he's not started them all. All but 3 have been starts for the American international. Well, Robbins has experience of losing in a championship playoff final as well. His Coventry team were beaten on penalties in 2023 by Luton Town. Both the last 2 playoff winners coming straight back down, though, from the Premier League. Johansson gets it away, the Stoke City captain. Picked up by Wilson Esbrand. Tanaka. Couldn't quite run successfully there for Solomon, but he has won the throw. On loan for the season from Tottenham. Ronald Solomon, who's scored in Leeds' last 2 matches. The wins against Preston here and at Oxford, Wilmot. Both Leeds and Burnley could be promoted today if they both win, and then it's a straight battle for the championship title itself. Straight out of play from Johansson. The Swedish international who started every match for Stoke this season in the championship, the only Potter's player to do so. Clean sheets in the last 2. Extending that run to 3 in a row will be very difficult against a very informed Leeds United team. Solomon just outwitted himself really there. Shamadou with the throw. Wilmot. Here's Ashley Phillips. Also on loan from Tottenham, as is Solomon. Given away though by Shamadou. Solomon. Aronson. Couldn't find a way through. Excellent challenge there from Berger. And whose ball was blocked. Falls nicely here to Willie Gnonto. Solomon into the middle and Leeds go in front. Joel Peru. What a start for Leeds United. The Premier League is beckoning. Joel Peru gets his 16th goal of the season and his 3rd of the season against Stoke City. Man whose ball here didn't find its intended target. Gnonto quickly onto the loose one. You can see there Solomon clearly onside, as was Peru. And Leeds United strike first to spark passionate celebrations at Ellen Road. Well, a goal to settle the nerves and quite a relief as well, I'm sure, for Joel Peru, who missed a handful against Preston in their last home game. And that ends a run for the Dutch striker of 9 matches without a goal. This is the top 8 as it stands then in the championship. Away by Darlow. Wilson Esbrand. Another chance for Leeds to break. Peru to make it 2, and he's done so! We've not yet played 10 minutes, and it seems like it's already party time at Ellen Road. Well, that's a way to break a goal drought, isn't it? After 9 without a goal, 2 in quick succession for Joel Peru. Peru's header on. Wilson Esbrand here with the ball away. Bae Jun-ho couldn't keep hold of it. And Leeds did the rest with a fine finish from Peru. Jayden Bogle with the interception and the little pass inside. Peru with the finish. Leeds United 2, Stoke City 0. It's a long, long way back for Stoke City. The time before last, when Leeds were relegated from the Premier League, it took them 16 years to get back. They dropped down through the leagues in the EFL before returning to the top flight. 3 seasons in the Premier League before relegation a couple of years ago. But now they stand on the edge of a return to the Premier League. Turned back by Shamadou. Johansson. Little touch there from Manhoof. Leeds' excellent home record is very much reflected in the small amount of goals they've conceded at home since losing at home to Burnley. Unbeaten in 18 league games here. And they've conceded only 8 goals in those 18 home championship matches. Away by Phillips. Forward by Solomon. Aronson. Brendan Aronson. Johansson takes it. Well, Leeds look dangerous every time they come forward. Wilson Esbrand dispossessed. Bogle again. Bogle to pull it across. Johansson is there. Look how quickly Bogle is upon Wilson Esbrand there. Away by Furbo. Came off the referee. Only 5 teams have left Ellen Road with something in the way of points this season. Burnley took all 3. There have been 4 draws here and 16 Leeds wins. Solomon. Phillips. Just got there first ahead of Furbo. Baker. Junho. Wilson Esbrandt. Stoke, who'd won their last 2 in the Championship, unbeaten in 5, 3 wins and 2 draws in those 5. But they have been made to look very much second best. Berger. Phillips. Straight out of play from Wouter Berger. Ellen Road is not a happy hunting ground for Stoke. Stoke have won just 2 of their last 29 league visits to this stadium. And Leeds have won 4 of the last 5 league meetings between them, home and away, and they've kept a clean sheet in all 4 of those victories. Here's Ashley Phillips, on loan this time last season at Plymouth Argyle. Helped Argyle to avoid relegation from the Championship on the final day of the season. Looks like they'll probably be going down this season, though. He's just 19 years of age. Phillips looks to have a very promising future in the game. Wilmot. Chamadou. Berger. Wilson Esbrandt, on loan from Manchester City. Imagine he had a loan at Coventry under Mark Robbins, did Josh Wilson Esbrandt. Wilmot. Berger. Junho. Wilson Esbrandt. Challenged by Bogle. Here's Monto. Jayden Bogle, joined from Sheffield United. After their relegation from the Premier League last season. Phillips. Wilmot will use Johansson. Mentioned Leeds' tight defence at home. Stoke haven't scored too many away from home either. Just 16 goals in their 21 previous away games in the Championship this season. A challenge there from Ampadu. And that will be the first card of the afternoon, shown by Darren Bond. To the Leeds United captain. Sending Junior Chamadou tumbling there. Baker will take this free kick. Easily away. Wilmot. Bogle. Put himself out of an awkward scenario there. Going back by Firpo. Darlow. Made very clear a few weeks ago when Carl Darlow was brought into the team in place of Ilan Meslier that Daniel Farke felt that Darlow was at this stage of the campaign the better option after some high-profile errors from the French goalkeeper, who previously had started every single championship match this season for Leeds. Tanaka. Bogle. Nonto. Just gets away from Wilson Esbrat. Nonto. Willie Nonto infield. We'll try again. Nonto's shot. It's a hat-trick for Pirou. It just gets better and better and better for Leeds United. Well, he's moved from 15 goals for the season to 18 goals for the season inside 20 minutes of this match. A goal that owed so much to the persistence here of Willie Nonto. Was determined to try and get this ball across into the middle. Johansson with the save. Pirou was there though. Like every good striker, in the right place at the right time. Well, there's the old cliche, isn't there, that 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. 3-0 isn't. How does Stoke rouse themselves? Wilmot. Top scorer in the championship now, Joel Pirou with 18 goals. Borja Sainz of Norwich has 17 to his name. Played in every single match this season, Pirou. 34 starts now, and 10 from the bench. Tanaka. Firpo, the Dominican Republic international. Tanaka. Gruev. Out comes Johansson. Nicely done by Manhoef, but he can't maintain the progress forward. Darlow gets it away. Hasn't had a save to make. As yet, Carl Darlow in the Leeds goal. Leeds with 5 shots in this match so far, and all 5 have been on target. Very different story for Stoke. No shots, therefore none on target. Darlow. Firpo. Solomon. Is it going to be a hat-trick of championship titles for Daniel Farke, the German coach? Won it twice with Norwich City in 2019 and 2 years later in 2021. Forward by Roder. Bogle. Here's Bogle once more. Nonto. Bogle. Can't find a way through this time. Wilson Esbrand brings it away. Bae Jun-ho. Looked like it came off Tanaka. Not that he agrees with that. Phillips. Johansson. Firpo. Gruev. Rodon. Tanaka. Solomon. Bogle. Solomon in support. Instead it's Tanaka. Bogle. Faced by Wilson Esbrand. He's gone past him. Bogle into the middle. It is 4. Junior Firpo. Well, this is turning into a rout. Stoke have fallen apart at the back. Leeds look dangerous every single time they come forward. Look at Bogle there on the far side. Firpo, the number 3, is the man to keep your eye on. He makes his run in. Nobody really tracks him. Nobody really notices him. Bit of a miss-hit perhaps, but it doesn't really matter. One full-back sets up the other. 3 and 2 equals goal number 4. Junior Firpo's 4th goal of the season. Over 100 appearances for Leeds since he joined them from Barcelona. A defender from the Dominican Republic who grew up in Spain. Even at this early stage, there is surely no way back for Stoke City, because Leeds look like they could score every time they come forward, and here they come again. Tanaka. Tenacity from Tanaka. Mathoof. Al-Hamadi making the run ahead of him. Here is Al-Hamadi. Can't make anything of it. The Iraqi international, who's on loan from Ipswich. And Padu just taking Darlow away from a potential flashpoint there with the Stoke City number 9. Gruet. Well, it's not often as a supporter that this early on in a game you can relax a little bit, celebrate, because statistically Leeds United have got the points. It's not often a team comes from 4 goals down. Leeds with 7 shots in the game. 6 of them have been on target. 4 of them have ended up as goals. Nonto now trying his luck on the Leeds left. Gruev. Rodon. This is Tanaka. Tanaka once more. Gruev. Gruev with the challenge. Solomon. Nonto just to his left. Solomon might not need him. Looking for the return ball. Couldn't quite get it though. Nonto. And he was offside. Flag raised on the far side. Well, they have to remain optimistic. Mark Robbins and his coaching staff. Stoke City have simply been swept aside by this rampant Leeds United team. Not been the best of seasons for Stoke, who started it under the guidance of Steven Schumacher, but he was sacked in mid-September. They appointed Narcis Pelak, who had been coaching at Norwich, as his successor, but he only lasted until the 27th of December. He was sacked after the 2-0 defeat at home to Leeds on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. Mark Robbins appointed on January the 1st. He's got a very equal record coming into this game. 6 wins, 6 draws, 6 defeats in the league. This is going to be defeat number 7. Cross goal from Nonto. Nobody on the end of it this time. In the white of Leeds United. Shamadou with the throw. Problem here for Al-Hamadi. It's a head injury, hence why the referees halted play immediately. Got that full in the face. Well, there are lies, and, well, you know the rest of the quote, but how about this for a statistic? Leeds United have had 18 touches inside the Stoke City penalty area. Stoke have had 1 touch of the ball inside the Leeds penalty area. Here's the story of the afternoon so far. A hat-trick for Joel Pirot. Three for him, and there was more to come from Junior Firpo to make it 4-0. Joel Pirot, who joined a couple of years ago after 2 years with Swansea. Smiles on their faces tell you all you need to know about Leeds' performance this afternoon. So Al-Hamadi is recovered and ready to come back on again. He, as a striker, has been pretty anonymous. Joel Pirot, the opposite striker, anything but. Monto. Tanaka. Gruev. Bogle. Nonto gets the return as well. Nonto right across goal. And neither Pirot nor Firpo able to apply the finishing touch. Chamadou half gets it away. Pirot. Tanaka. Solomon. Firpo denied by the sliding challenge from Ben Pearson. Corner kick then for Leeds. Tanaka. Nonto. Excellent stop from Johansson, got down well. Firpo. His effort blocked. Solomon. Should be the goalkeeper's and is. Leeds throw. Surely one of the most enjoyable halves of football that Leeds United supporters have seen. in his almost total domination from the men in white. Who, as it stands, are on 94 points. Ahead of Burnley versus Sheffield United, second against third, later today in the EFL Championship. And a reminder that if Leeds win this, which looks 99.9% certain, and Sheffield United fail to win at Burnley, then Leeds will be promoted. Burnley win over Sheffield United would see them promoted. A draw between Burnley and Sheffield United would effectively mean Burnley are promoted because their goal difference is so superior to Sheffield United, who could only equal Burnley on points. That's all for another day, though. Now it's all about the here and now with Leeds United. Tanaka. Ooh, first poor ball from Leeds, picked up by Manhoof. Chase on that far side for Bae Jun-ho. He's not going to get there, though. The draw between Burnley would see Burnley on 92, Sheffield United on 87, so 5 points the difference. Sheffield United could overtake them, but it would seem unlikely. Here come Leeds again. Bogle. Tanaka. Grueck. Verpo. Solomon. Swept out to that far side to Bogle. Nonto is quickly there to offer support. Here he is. Grueff. Flicked header on from Firpo. Great chance off the post. And turned in. Peru. He's claiming it. There might have been a touch on the goal line from another player. Is it my goal? Says Joel Peru. Oh, you bet it is. Four goals for Joel Peru. And we still haven't reached half-time. Leeds United 5, Stoke City 0. Incredible scoreline. Cannons back off the post, it hit Peru. Now, was there a final touch of another Leeds player? Aronson was coming in. Here he is. Is it Brendan Aronson's? No, he didn't touch it. Peru's ball bobbling in. And there you can see there's no touch whatsoever from the Leeds man. Four goals for Joel Peru. One for Junior Firpo. Leeds are really enjoying their Monday afternoon at Ellen Road. Look at that, 5-0. That's a free kick. Ampadu, Gruev, Firpo. Ilya Gruev. What does a manager say to a team who are 5-0 down at half-time? Remember a long time ago being at the Manchester City Stadium when Manchester City were 5-0 up against Hull City. I think it was a Boxing Day. And Hull were given a stern talking to on the pitch by Phil Brown, their manager at the time. Chance for number 6. Johansson will take it. Well, no doubt about the man of the first half, the player of the first half. Ampadu. Offside. He looked offside, Pirou. And when he made contact with the ball, the assistant on the far side did indeed raise the flag. Stoke City probably didn't want to hear that. We want 6 is the chant from the Leeds United supporters. They want another goal before half-time. Phillips. Well, he's such an experienced manager, Mark Robins. Former striker for a host of clubs, including Manchester United. But he won't have experienced this too many times in his career. What can he say at half-time, apart from go out and win the second half? Gruev. Ampadu. What a first half for Leeds. 8 shots on target, 11 attempts in total. Just 1 shot from Stoke, and it was off target. Stoke have had just 3 touches in the Leeds penalty area in the first half. Leeds who have had 29. Shamadou. It's all a bit quiet, as you can hear at Ellen Road, but there will be a huge roar in about 90 seconds or so time to acclaim the first half performance of Leeds United. Shamadou. Manhoef. Miljan Manhoef. Hoping for a free kick, doesn't get it. Solomon. Solomon again. Rodon. Bogle breaking on the far side, just cut out though by Bonho. Bejun Ho now. The South Korean international might have a shot from here, and he does. It's ironic. Cheers from the Leeds faithful as Stoke have a rare attempt. Jules Peru there just checking with Brendan Harrison that he didn't get the final touch. So it is 4 goals for him in a breathtaking first half display from Leeds United. Ampadu. Nonto. Aronson, free kick. Just as Leeds thought they might be in with another goal-scoring opportunity. Darren Bond said no. And the restart of play will presumably be the last action. In fact, we don't have that. 4 goals for Joel Peru. 5 goals for Leeds United. A first-half hat-trick inside 20 minutes for the Dutch striker. Leeds United on the verge of promotion after a simply wonderful first-half performance here at Ellen Road. Stoke City have hardly been in it. Peru, well, he is surely 100% on to be man of the match. What a first half for Leeds United. The Premier League awaits them surely. Half-time at Ellen Road as the Whites leave to a standing ovation from the Leeds United supporters. What a scoreline. Leeds United 5, Stoke City 0. A very warm welcome back onto the pitch for Leeds United and for Joel Peru. It's going to be a triple change for Stoke City. Million Manhoef is coming off. Coming on, Ben Gibson and Lyndon Gooch, and also Lewis Kumas, the young Welsh international. Lyndon Gooch, the USA international. And there is Kumas. Away we go then. Leeds United 5, Stoke City 0. Confirmation of the changes. And Stoke look to find a way back into the scoring chance, but almost immediately it is wide. From Al-Hamadi. Hasn't had a save to make, really. Carl Darlow. Bay Junvo. Million Manhoef and Josh Wilson Esbrand all replaced at the break. You have just joined us. Well, you missed a rip-roaring first half. 4 goals for Joel Peru, 1 for Junior Firpo. And Stoke, in their changed colours of all black this afternoon, simply had no answer. And Gibson coming on in the heart of the Stoke defence, the very experienced central defender. Probably just a little too late, though. Here's Gooch, former Sunderland man. Phillips. Mark Robbins this season must hate Ellen Road. He lost 3-0 here with Coventry in late September when he was in charge of the Sky Blues. And his Stoke City team are losing heavily, with the potential of further goals to come for the team on the verge of promotion back to the Premier League. Here's Nonto. Peru, referee says play on. Peru has support. Might not need it. Lovely little turn there. And Leeds perhaps trying to be a little too intricate when the ball was played across. Kumas, no way through for him. Lovely little turn here. Well, he had so many chances against Preston in Leeds' last home match. Couldn't take any of them. Although Leeds did win. Rodon. Bogle. Rodon. Solomon trying to get away from Pearson, and he's done so. Shamadou. Leeds get the throw. As Junior Shamadou ends up going nowhere. The Cameroon international. Here's Tanaka. Nonto. Al Hamidi. Bundled over there by Tanaka. The Japanese international who joined last August after 3 years at Fortuna Düsseldorf in Germany. Gooch couldn't clear that one forward. Aronson. Foul. Leeds look hungry for more goals. Certainly you can hear their supporters in very celebratory mood. Stoke have finished no higher than 14th in their 6 previous seasons in the Championships, since being relegated from the Premier League. Finished 17th last season. Started this match in 16th place in the table. As it stands, they're down to 18th. Goal difference has taken a bit of a hammering. It was only -9, the goal difference before kickoff, now down to -14. Lovely touch from Solomon. Nonto. It's Willie Nonto. Pearson. Phillips. Tanaka. Grueck. It's it back from Firpo. Rodon. Monto having to stretch. Dispossessed though by Pearson. Not too many options ahead of him though. Cut out easily by Tanaka. Firpo. Solomon on that far side. Manor Solomon. Picked up by Firpo. Arriving late, Jayden Bogle. First real chance of notes in this second half. Manor Solomon wanting to get on the score sheet himself for a third successive Leeds match. Deflection actually probably helped Johansson there. Well, by this stage in the first half, Leeds were 2-0 up. Gruev. He's going to slide it through. Wilmot is across. He's got that ahead of Aronson. Firpo. Gruev. Rodon. Bogle. Ethan Ampadu. Nonta. No way through for him, but he gets the throw as it comes off Kumas. Ampadu, only player booked so far, the Leeds United captain. Perhaps not a real surprise that the second half has been a little more pedestrian than the hectic first 45 minutes. Tanaka's little ball back. Gruev. Bulgarian international. Rodon. Gruev. Solomon charging forward. He's got Firpo ahead of him. Here's Firpo to drive it across, away by Gibson. Ben Gibson on as a half-time substitute, won the championship at Norwich under the now Leeds manager Daniel Farke. Leeds fans want another. Bogle. Tanaka. Monto. Aronson. Remember, I said right at the start of the game that 16-year-old Harry Gray is on the bench. He's been training with the first team squad of late, part of the famous Leeds United Grey family dynasty. He's the younger brother of Archie, who's now at Tottenham, son of Andy, grandson of Frank. His great uncle is the legendary Eddie Gray, all of whom played for Leeds United. Piru. Nonto. Away by Gibson. Two important interceptions from Ben Gibson, who, as you can see, has taken over the captain's armband for Stoke from Johansson. Gibson on for just his third Stoke appearance of 2025 and his first since mid-February. Gruev then to take this corner for Leeds. Aronson. Three forward, hoping to get on the end of it. Nonto! It is 6. Willie Nonto! One of those perfect afternoons for Leeds United. Willie Nonto gets his 7th goal of the season. 6 of them have come at Ellen Road, and all but 1 have come in Leeds United wins. And this is going to be a win, a huge, huge win for Leeds that will take them to the verge of promotion. Nonto makes his run, nobody goes with him. And the diminutive winger rises high. Perfectly placed. 6 of the best from Leeds United. While you were watching that, Ali Al-Hamadi has been withdrawn for Stoke City. Not going to make much of a difference to the end result this afternoon, although Stoke do get a corner kick. The new man on is Bosun Lawal, who joined last August from Celtic. And he comes on for just his 5th championship appearance of the season, and all of them have been as a substitute. Stoke corner. Should be cleared. An hour gone. Berger. Dispossessed by Firpo. Tanaka. Offside. Well, they've seen their team score plenty of goals this season. They got 4 in a 4-3 win at Swansea. They beat Oxford 4-0 here. They beat Cardiff by 7-0 on the 1st of February. A 4-0 win at Watford as well. Can Leeds match the 7 goals they got against strugglers Cardiff? Berger. Picked up by Kumas. On loan at Stoke for the season from Liverpool. Away to safety by Bogle. "89 goals now for the season for Leeds United. Just 29 conceded. The top scorers in the Championship by quite some distance. Middlesbrough have 64, Coventry 62. Burnley and Sheffield United in second and third, who meet later today, both have scored 59 apiece, so you can see how prolific Leeds have been in the Championship. Reminder, if Leeds win this, which they surely will do, and Sheffield United fail to win at Burnley, then Leeds' promotion will be assured. First changes for Leeds are about to happen. Just looking down into the technical area. Floated ball over the top. Johansson will get there first. Just caught that at the end by Aronson. So Patrick Bamford's going to come on. Gibson. Nonto. Peru sets off on a run ahead of him. Wilmot. Berger. Here's Gooch. Ramazani is also going to come on for Leeds. The Belgian. Joel Peru departs to a standing ovation, and richly deserved. 4 goals for him. Patrick Bamford comes on for him. What an afternoon for Peru, what an afternoon for Leeds. And Willie Nonto, scorer of the 6th goal just a few moments ago, is also withdrawn. And Ramazani comes on. Turn back by Gibson. Well, with Leeds in the sort of goal-scoring form they are this afternoon, Patrick Bamford, who's had all sorts of injury problems, of course, in his career, will fancy a goal. He hasn't scored since the 22nd of April last year. 21st today. So can he end virtually a year without a goal? Well, 15 of his Championship appearances this season for Bamford as a substitute. 20 of the 27 appearances that Ramazani has made have been from the bench. Job done for those two. Scorers of 5 of Leeds' 6 goals. I think we know who player of the match is going to be. Solomon. Nicely done. Firpo across. Pushed away by Johansson. And pushed away safely for the corner. Suddenly Firpo was away. With nobody in the middle, he was surely aiming for the bottom corner. Johansson at full stretch. Solomon's corner. Johansson punched it. It looked like it had gone behind, and indeed it had. Tanaka. Firpo. Solomon. Up against Shamadou. Support from Aronson. Rodon. Tanaka. Bogle, faced by Kumas. One back by Pearson. Well, the pubs and clubs of Leeds and the surrounding areas will no doubt have a rip-roaring night tonight. Only against Sheffield United to come. And in about 3 hours from now, Leeds United will know whether or not they have been promoted. But it's surely a question of when, certainly not a question of if. This famous atmospheric stadium. Ampadu. I've seen plenty of amazing performances over the years. Back in the early 70s, Leeds walloped Southampton here. There's footage of it available on the internet. There's one incredible passage of play where Leeds put something like 50 passes together without Southampton getting anywhere near the ball. And at times it's felt like that a little bit this afternoon. Leeds totally dominant. They've had 39 touches in the Stoke penalty area. Stoke have had just 7 touches in the Leeds penalty area. And this is how it stands in the Championship. Leeds on 94 points. Sheffield United and Sunderland already assured of a playoff place at the very least. Kumas now. Away by Bogle. So the change for Stoke. Tatsuki Seko. Japanese midfielder will come on for Walter Berger. Slight problem with cramp there for Rodon. Look at that. Might well be taken off sooner rather than later. Joe Rodon. Isaac Schmidt, Max Verber, Sam Byron, all defenders who could come on in his place. Krue. Yeah, he's not moving at all well, is he? Rodon. Chamadou. Away by Phillips. And this is the bottom eight as it stands. Plymouth, Cardiff and Luton in the relegation zone. Aronson. Rodon. Tanaka. Gibson. Foul by Lowell. On Ampadu. Double change then for Leeds. Grue. Turn from Aronson. Lovely little ball through. Solomon. His efforts blocked. Perhaps the chance for a second shooting opportunity. Not now. Gooch with the clearance. Tanaka. Quarter of an hour remaining, plus whatever additional time is to be played. 5 goals in the first half, just 1 in the second half. Tanaka. Aronson. Firpo. Tidied up at the back by Gooch. Well, beaten in the air there by Ampadu. Firpo. Gibson's underneath it. Seko wins the throw. And now the changes will be made. Isaac Schmidt and Sam Byron coming on. So 2 defenders coming on. Rodon, as expected, is withdrawn. And Jaden Bogle, so important in the first half. Flurry of goals And Sam Byron comes on as well. Well, Rodon did come across to this near side, but he is still on the field of play. So it's the two fullbacks who have gone off. Sam Byron, who started his career at Leeds. More spells at West Ham and Norwich. Kumas. Taken away from him by Ramazani. Rodon. So that's 4 changes made by Daniel Farke. Is he going to give 16-year-old Harry Gray a first taste of first-team action in the white of Leeds United? Just before the end of the match, perhaps. Talking of the teenager, there he is. Younger brother of Archie, son of Andy, grandson of Frank, great uncle is Eddie, all of whom played for Leeds United. And there is Eddie Gray. Away by Rodon. Away by Ampadu. Stoke City have Sheffield United at home on Friday night at the Britannia, and then they're away to Derby County on the final Saturday of the season in 12 days' time. Derby, who might not be safe by then. Secco being urged to shoot. Secco on for his first appearance for Stoke since the opening day of March. Schmidt. And 12 of Isaac Schmidt's appearances for Leeds in the Championship have been as a substitute in his first season at Leeds. Ramazani. Ampadu. Tanaka. Ooh, a rare error from Leeds. Tanaka giving it away straight to Pearson. Lawal. Secco. Wilmot. Wilmot. Trying to play from Schmidt. Harry Gray is ready to come on. There he is on the bottom right of your picture. Huge applause just a minute ago as he took off his tracksuit top. He's going to come on for a little cameo role for his debut. He was 16 last October. Ramazani. Solomon. Aronson. Tanaka. Rodon. Grueff. Rodon. Rodon. Ampadu. Oh, beautiful. Solomon works it forward. Ramazani. Open goal here. Schmidt can't take advantage. Johansson is down and the referee will surely blow, and indeed he does. Victor Johansson having to come right out here to try and block this effort. That was really colliding with his own player there, Wilmot. Good punch away from Johansson. Jack Bonham is the backup goalkeeper for Stoke. Just a couple of appearances this season for Bonham, one in the FA Cup, one in the EFL Cup. Brendan Aronson is coming off, and on will come the latest member of the Gray dynasty to come on for Leeds United. And listen to the reception. There'll be a tear or two in Eddie Gray's eye as 16-year-old Harry Gray comes on. He's been training with the first team for some time now. Four minutes plus additional time remaining. Johansson back on his feet, having received treatment. Can Leeds get another goal? Free kick. Foul on Solomon. This amazing family footballing dynasty. Eddie, Andy, Frank, Archie, and now Harry Gray, all playing for Leeds United. Who knows, next season he might be up against his brother. Touch behind by Wilmot, Leeds corner. Solomon with it. Bit of holding in the area. Just a few minutes for Leeds to play out. This will be their 17th win at home this season, their 27th victory of the campaign in all. They've lost just 4 times in the Championship. Only one of those has been at home to Burnley back in September. The other 3 defeats away at Millwall, Blackburn, both in November, and Portsmouth last month. Schmidt. It'll be the double over Stoke City. Lewal. Trying to go through a gap that was rapidly closed off. Ampadu looking to set Bamford on his way. It's Patrick Bamford. Challenged by Johansson. Bamford stays down. Leeds fans howling for a decision in their favour. Darren Bond not interested, the referee. Well, for a start, he's onside. How much additional time is to be played? Rodon. Darlow. Forward by Gooch. Kumas. Tanaka is there to put his body between Kumas and the ball. Bamford. Well, there's the man who is the hero of the day. 4 goals for Joel Peru. A shot on target. Darlow has to save it. There's a rarity from Stoke this afternoon. Ramazani got that all wrong. Belgian, who hasn't played since the end of March. Last of his 5 goals coming in mid-January. For Stoke, this is an afternoon to forget. For Leeds United, an afternoon to savour. Stoke have rarely threatened the Leeds goal. Leeds have looked dangerous every time they've come forward. And they simply swept Stoke aside as they rampaged through the first half, leading 5-0 at the break. We know that Southampton and Leicester have been relegated from the Premier League. Leeds are on the verge of being automatically promoted up into the Premier League. Might be confirmed in 2.5 hours' time or so. A minimum of 3 minutes additional time. And listen to the roar. 4 goals from Joel Peru, 1 from Junior Firpo. 5-0 up at half-time, Daniel Farke's side. Willie Gnonto added a 6th in the second half. It's job done as far as Leeds United are concerned. They might be promoted today. They will be promoted this season. Stoke City was simply torn apart. Leeds United move on to 94 points from their 44 matches in the Championship. They've now scored 89 goals in those 44 games. And after 2 seasons in the Championship and losing in the playoff final last season, Leeds United are on the verge of going back into the top division. No celebrations as yet until they are confirmed as promoted, but that will come, maybe even tonight. Marching on into the Premier League together. Stoke look to recover against Sheffield United on Friday and away at Derby on the final day, but precious little to cheer for their supporters this afternoon. Plenty for Leeds United fans to enthuse over with their team's performance today. Leeds are top, 94 points, a goal difference of plus 60. Burnley second, 91 points. Sheffield United third on 86 points. It is clear that it is so near now for Leeds United. Full time at Ellen Road. Leeds United 6, Stoke City 0.